Video chart presentation is Star Scientific Inc. Star Scientific is a NASDAQ global market stock trading under ticker CIGX. CIGX had a nice day yesterday, up 10%. Of course, the markets in general yesterday had a nice up day, but it's squeezing on some short-term downtrends through here, trying to make a little bit of a wedge pattern. Because this is a pretty active stock, you see it traded 1.3 million shares yesterday. Going to keep an eye on this, see if it's going to try and push through some resistance points, break some short-term downtrends, try and move its way back through the 50-day moving average. Now, the MACD is a little bit of a concern because you can see it is making new lower highs, but at the same time, the MACD is trending back towards zero, and it looks like it's about ready to drop a bullish cross. And if this indeed makes a valley through here, kind of reiterates the idea of a wedge because the MACD is making higher lows pretty close to zero, so it's still pretty neutral. Something to keep an eye on, though, is the bullish cross. PPO coming off a long-term PPO ADX pinch. Again, a wedge look to it, but trying to trend back towards zero. ADX is in a nice reversal position. Money flow index shows some money coming into this play. Of course, the MFI is pretty volatile. You get a little bit of a different read from the accumulation distribution, which is basically showing a baseline. And what I'd be looking for in the longer term is see if this is going to put together a little bit more accumulation pressure and try and break through the top side of this channel. Shaking money flow is moving back towards zero, showing buying pressure and selling pressure are relatively equal. And you are kind of seeing some higher lows being made. See primarily over the last 6 months or so, selling pressure has been dominant. Now I'd have my eyes open for the break of zero and a little bit more sustainable buying pressure. Again, everything's pretty early on for potential reversal. You can see the CCI moving back towards zero, telling you the price is trading near its average mean. Full stove coming out of oversold, a little bit of momentum's trying to come into the play. The trick's much like the MACD, a little bit of a downtrend to it. Pretty similar wedge sort of look to it. Not getting a lot from that indicator because of some buying pressure 2 out of the last 3 days. RSIs are moving back towards 50. That, of course, is what you look for, is a break of 50 and the hold over top of it to show bullish momentum in the play. So a pretty neutral look to the RSIs as well, but it looks like it's trying to go into a bit of bull mode. What I'd be looking for is most definitely bottom support holding at $2.10. Could dip as low as $2 and pick up this old support level, but I'm constantly looking for higher lows to be made, and even if it is only a dime, I'd want to see it hold that mark, continue the upward pressure. From a resistance standpoint, I see a little bit right there at 245. In the short term in December, had a difficult time moving above that. A little bit of support here in November, gapped up to that in October. That'd be the first level of what I'd call secondary resistance. I'd look for the next level to be right there around $2.80, and that become a little bit more substantial. You want to see us start to make some more near-term highs. Looking forward to break some trend lines. If it goes up here, tests that resistance, pulls back. You want to see it hold the top side of that trend line, reestablish a support level, and then continue the upward pressure. And in a grander scheme of things, I'd really look for resistance to start to stiffen up here on $3.20, running clear through to $3.35, tying in with the 200-day moving average, recent highs from back here in August. And at that point, if you take a closer look, you can kind of see it as a bit of a channel through there. So now you're looking for the breakout of that channel, and for this chart to try and go into bull mode. Of course, bullish charts are trading over top of the 50-day moving average. The most bullish of charts are trading over both the 50 and 200-day while they're trending upward. And those are some more nuances that I'd be looking for in the CIGX chart in the longer term. So short term, hold support, start to challenge some resistance points. Longer term, I'd be looking forward to break out of that channel. Pretty nice upside from where it is at $2.40 all the way up to the top side resistance, almost $1 a share. And as long as that bottom support holds, I think it's a chart worth keeping on radar to see how it performs. As always, it's merely my interpretation of the Star Scientific chart. Thank you for watching and trade smart.